Okay, I'm assuming that you've taken your first step. You have put in boundaries. You have said the qualities of my teacher's guides from the unseen are these. And you've put it in, you've got it in the brain, so the brain is holding that for you too. And now what do you do next? Is you keep your journal, and periodically, as either ideas come or you hear a voice invitation, you sit down with your journal. And if you can't do it at that moment, you say to that energy, I'm feeling your presence. So I'm writing you in my journal, and I'm going to sit and hear what it is you have to give me tonight at 7. You make an appointment, but you pay attention to what comes towards you. Now, when you sit down, you have your journal, and you might say, who is speaking to me? Who knows about this energy that I'm feeling? That's the question. Who knows about that? You sit quietly until you hear a response that might be, I do. I know. I'm here. And then it would be to say, do you have a name you'd like me to call you? And it doesn't matter what the name is. This is an experience like being a researcher. You're going to take a concept and try it on. What would you like me to call you? I mean, this is a relationship. They have names, or they'll make up names because, we in this world go by names a lot. And then get a name and you say, great, what is it you're trying to tell me? And then you just sit and let that energy information become words that you write. Or it may become pictures. It may become colors. It may become smells. You don't, don't necessarily know how that energy is going to manifest until we start working with it. It might say, get this book and let it fly open. Okay, do it that way. What you're looking is where you begin in making information visible, energy visible. So you may sit, let's just assume you're going to sit and there's going to be words and you're just going to write them down, no editing. I mean, if you find that the message is clearly not filled with balance and good, you stop it immediately. I said, no, this is not in alignment to my choice. Deep six. Deep six is a very, very powerful and important command as we do energy work. It's intrinsic in the tag galactic system of healing. So, it incorporates a lot of healing, changing, protection, etc. So, if the voice, if what you're hearing or sensing has any taint that isn't in alignment to what you've written, then you immediately say, stop, this is my space, deep six. And you just be really quiet and deep six until that energy is gone. Now, that may be the end of it. It may have been some kind of energy trying to trick you, trying to play games. And when you identify it and say, no, not in my world, it'll be gone. Or you might find that you just get a whole message. And it's when the message is completed, you don't edit, just message is completed. And there's a thank you, I appreciate that. And then you sit and you read what it is you've been given, whether it's words, whether it's symbols, whether it's colors, whether it's smells. Some people get messages through smell. And then you read back and you go like, you can then say, does this information, these symbols, do they represent and feel like they're in alignment to the qualities? That's the first question. And you look and see, and if the answer is yeah, that does feel like it's filled with love or wisdom or good ideas, then you go up, then you take and you read through it and you see what it is for you to gain in it. And it might just be, hello, I'm here for you. It might be an introduction. It might be something that says, here's some ideas that you might want to try in relationship to a situation you're in. You might be getting advice. And then note as you apply it, if it has met that criteria, As you apply it, what does that feel like? So you start interacting with the energies, with the intelligence that you are, and with the intelligence that it is. If it is energy that clearly feels like not in alignment, deep six, deep six, deep six until there's a neutrality. And then you'll try it again with another sensation. This is a very, very, very important part of what a lot of people call evolution, or what people might call moving to the fifth dimension, what I call moving onto your sun path. It is the thing that will bring you back to the connection with your divine star families, with your identity and presence with them. So it's important. There's a lot of messages that can be coming at you, but step number 2, discernment. Try it on, discern. It's really hard to, you know, talk to someone out there. Am I going to look at the camera that's looking at me? Or am I going to look at what I'm seeing as part of the class, which is more straight out? Anyway, I'll get the hang of it, as will you. So, second step, blessings.